So in the end, when she bowed and when her dad bowed back. Hi people, this is DISBYDEM. My name is Talia Diwali. I'm just doing a quick review on Elemental, starring Leah Lewis and Mamadou Ati, which is a Disney Pixar movie. Now Pixar is known for their like more heavier topics, and this was no different. And when I watched this, I honestly don't know why I didn't watch it earlier, because it was so good. It was amazing. Points. Catherine O'Hara was also in this movie, and she's like one of my favorite comedy actresses of all time. So I was absolutely stoked to find out that she was in this movie. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm just gonna adjust this. Anywho, I thought the movie was great. I thought it was fantastic. I don't understand why people are harping on it about like the immigration thing and them coming off the boat. Like, yes, they were. I mean, the fire elements left their fire nation and they came over. So I think what was like the depiction of New York to start a whole life and create that whole, create a whole new legacy for their daughter, who's Emma. Emma was amazing. That whole, bearing the weight of immigration status on your shoulders and bearing the weight of your parents having to work so hard and build what they built, and trying to, carry on that legacy. I totally feel it. I get it 100%. I'm African, so the weight of your parents' approval and or disapproval it's a heavy thing to bear. I get it. I felt it. I know what that's like. So I could totally relate to the events that were going on in this movie. I wanted to speak more about the elements. So they had cloud, earth, water, and fire. Now, water seemed to be the majority in this. And I thought that it was very telling that the city was built with glass, which could not be created without the other elements. It's like fire and sand come together to create glass. There were a lot of subtle jabs in this movie, and I was living for every one of them because I was like, yeah, expose it, like let people see it. Not a lot of people will grasp it. To people, it's definitely just another cartoon that just speaks to some serious stuff, and then they're just gonna laugh about it and move on. But I think it is significant, and I thought that it was nice that they were addressing some of these things in the movie. It was funny. I did laugh a lot. I cried a lot. I thought that there were a lot of different emotions going through me while watching this, and I totally appreciated this movie for what it was. Leah Lewis, I remember from half of it, which is a coming of age story. It is LGBTQ plus. It's streaming on Netflix, so if you're not into the community or if you're not down with the community, please don't watch that. Nobody needs that hate. But I absolutely 100% enjoyed that movie. I thought that the movie was fantastic. It was a slow burn. Very much. It's an indie movie, so you kind of get that with indie movies, but she was fantastic. The storyline was beautiful, and the end, oh god, it melted my heart like in the best way. So her, I know. Mamadou Ati, I had not seen in anything before, so I didn't know, but Wade in this was phenomenal. He's that one character that you just want to root for every single time, and you can't help but root for. So that for me was it was amazing. Loved it. Her dad, I wasn't really sure what ethnic background they were from, because initially I thought maybe they were like, Korean or Chinese. Maybe it was Indian. I don't really know. Can somebody please tell me in the comment section if you watched this and you got the references for their ethnic background? But I get it. I felt what her father was feeling when he said that when he was leaving Fire Island and he bowed and his father didn't bow back. I felt that. So in the end, when she bowed and when her dad bowed back, that was just a lot. I cried like a mad person. And it still makes me cry every single time I think about it. It was just so moving and so telling of like, yes, I approve. I'm proud of you. I see you. And I love you. It's just so, there was just so much in that one clip. It was just so many emotions going through the entire scene, and with me, I just loved it. I loved it. I loved that she eventually had the opportunity to go and do what she loved, what she was extremely talented at, and that her parents accepted her for who she was. Love it. And also when Wade said, when we touched, our chemistry was altered forever, I felt that. I'm also interested in knowing what their children will be. Will their children be clouds? will they be like a hybrid Steam kind of? Like, I'm interested. I want to know. So if they can do like short stories of, you know, where are they now? Disney, do that. Stop making other movies and just do things like that. And I think people will appreciate Disney more. But yeah, if you haven't seen Elemental, please watch it. 100% recommend. I thought that it was a phenomenal story. I feel like it was made for adults and not necessarily for children. And I'm not mad at it at all. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. I think that you will enjoy it. I think that you would appreciate it. I might do a watch with me eventually because I just loved it so much and I'm excited to see it again. But yeah, this is supposed to be a quick review and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.